my.
Mock.
My. So,
Ma.
my.
My.
Grandmother.
Orange mother.
Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Spoils.
Spoils.
Me.
Me.
Rotten.
Rotten.
Cheers and good on you, boys and girls. Thanks for tuning into the show. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Heart bubbles to all of you. Let me ask you something. I'm doing a show also on Rumble. I've moved the main version of the show that you guys are pretty much used to over to Rumble. So go ahead and please subscribe to me there. Can you tell the difference in the set that I do between the shows? So to do that, you'd have to go to Rumble and see how the set looks, and then you'd have to come back here and see how the set looks. There's a slight change that I do. All right, so that video you just saw, that was my daughter, and she was playing a game where she couldn't hear, and she had to read her aunt's lips. That was her Aunt Amanda, and she had to read her lips and try to figure out what she was saying. And the interesting about that is our perception controls our reality. So what you think you might see, what you think you might hear, or by the way, sometimes what people are telling you, you believe a lot of times, and you go with it and you run with it when that could really be the wrongest thing. It may not be the right thing. So you saw the game where my daughter thought she was listening and hearing, or at least through reading her lips, figuring out what her aunt was saying. And it turned out to be completely wrong, and it turns out to be fun, and it's a fun game. But we follow what we see, and probably more importantly, we follow what we think we see. There's a story of a dog, and the dog's hind legs didn't work. So she would have to she would walk, but she would drag her hind legs behind her. This dog ended up getting pregnant and having puppies. When it was time for the puppies to begin walking, what did the puppies do? They began dragging their feet. Same as the mother, because what they saw their mother. That was their point of reference. They saw their mother dragging her feet. So to them, that's how you walk. You drag your feet. That's the other interesting part about this as well, is sometimes we see something, sometimes we take it as truth and we run with it, and because we think there is no other alternative. That's why it's so important to ask questions, to do your own research, to look into things. Because a lot of times, if you're just programmed to feel a certain way, that's what you're gonna run with. Think about it. Think if your morning starts out with drama and yelling and arguing, what kind of day are you gonna have? Now think of it like, let's say someone calls you in the morning, kind of unexpectedly, and says, I wanted to take a second and tell you what an inspiration you have been to me in my life. You've changed my life. Because I know you, I'm a better person. I can't believe how many times you've been there to help me, how much you mean to me. You're funny, you're good looking, you're talented. Your happiness rubs off on others, and you're an inspiration to others. And I really appreciate you. And I want you to know that you really have truly made a difference in my life. What if you got that kind of call? Are you gonna have a good day? Or are you gonna have a bad day? Watch and be careful what you're putting into your mind. Be careful a lot of times with these social medias and these scrollings, and it's just constant targeted negativity. That can dictate how your day is gonna go. Be careful what you expose yourself to. Purposely direct your mind towards positivity. Read the good books. Give yourself positive affirmations. My affirmation, I say it, it's got to be hundreds of times a day to myself. I am attracting superior health, wealth, happiness, and success into my life. I am attracting superior health, wealth, happiness, and success into my life. I say that hundreds of times throughout the day because I'm programming my mind to look for that, to go in that direction. Your mind is like a supercomputer. It's like It's like a Google or a DuckDuckGo. It's like one of those things where you type it in, how old is so-and-so actor? Hit enter, and it'll tell you the age. It's kind of like that. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, your mind is going to go looking for that. If you ask yourself why you're stupid, your mind will go, okay, here's why you're stupid. And it'll give you all these references why you're stupid, and you will begin to produce stupid results. You will do dumber things. You'll forget your car keys. But if you say, why am I smart? Why am I happy? Ask yourself better questions. You get better results. So remember that, people. Your perception controls your reality. And be careful what you're exposing yourself to. Purposely direct your mind to the good things, and you will start producing good results. Heart bubbles. Enjoy your life.
Daddy, Daddy, you're so awesome. Daddy, Daddy, you're so cool. Yeah! I love you, Daddy.